Okay, I want to be answering questions that people have been asking. They said, how do you handle gossip at your workplace? How do you handle gossip at workplace? Sometimes you can be caught in the web of gossiping even before you know. You understand? Before you know that what you're doing is wrong, you're already in the web of gossiping. And sometimes gossiping cannot start as gossiping. Sometimes it might just start as a normal, healthy discussion, maybe talking about a particular project that was concluded, or sometimes you can be talking about a project that is ongoing, how to improve on it. You can actually start with a normal, regular office discussion. It can start as maybe you are planning for a project, or when the project is already on, or maybe when the project is already it has been concluded. They are talking about the challenges that you faced. So you come together to discuss, and before you know it, this is where you have to be careful when it now involves maybe bringing in somebody. Like you now start talking about a particular person's role. So if that person is there, and you are talking about how the person maybe he was like an inhibitor, or someone who was working against the project, or it was a weak link. We like to use the word weak link. Maybe the person could not really function well with the team, and if that person is there, right there, it can be seen as gossip. Okay, maybe you're like, okay, Mr. A or Mr. B, you could have done it better like this, and the other person is like, boy, he tried. No, and himself is trying to defend himself. That is a very normal thing. So as long as he's there, he's not the guy that's gossip. But if the person is not there, and you are not talking about how the person, no, like I always say, that if you want to talk about somebody behind their back, you say positive things about them. Like you can always comment on their good part. But if you need to talk about their negative part, that means the person must come to the know. So when the person comes to the know, the person will know, okay, this is where I have to work on. This is what I did not do well. Because in the office space, the person that is telling you about someone that did not do well, or maybe revealing somebody's secret to you, what I refer to as dirty secret, that person tomorrow, you will also have to be ready, because that person is also going to talk about you to another person. You understand? So that is why you need to be very careful. So if you must talk about somebody, maybe what the person did not do well, the person has to be in that same discussion group. Okay, put it to him in a polite manner, or put it to her in a polite manner. Let her know that, okay, we could have done better if this did not happen, or maybe in our next project we expect you to do better. And if you see there is a need, like some people, they are very good at maybe running to the boss to complain. Could that be seen as a gossip? It depends. Why I say it depends, that whatever is reported to the boss is not a gossip. Because when you report to a boss, what is the intention behind it? You get it? It's when there is no, when the intention is bad, that is where it can be regarded as gossip. For example, if a team member is not doing very well, maybe a team member is dragging the team down. You understand? If my telling the boss is to let the boss confront him, and maybe correct him, so your intention is for him to become better, so that's a good reporting. You understand? So you can also tell the boss to conceal your identity. It's not bad. The boss can conceal your identity and correct that thing without the person knowing. As long as you are reporting the person to a bigger authority, it's very okay. You understand? Then if you are reporting to the boss with the intention of, you want the person to be demoted, or you want the person to be punished on severely, even beyond what the person did, like you go to the boss, you add some things to it. Because if the boss does not have enough time to investigate it, he can get angry, and maybe he's not the type that has that patience. Can get angry and start punishing that person. Like some bosses now, maybe they've already seen a trait of that behavior, and you are coming to just add to it. It can flare up, and And if you start, maybe you can even fire the person, or you can send the person on working on the suspension without pay, or you can put the person on you can just, you wouldn't want to listen. So that's why I said, when you are reporting, what is the intention behind it? That is it. Is your intention for the person to be corrected? If the intention is malicious, then it becomes a gossip. So some will say, as long as you are reporting to your boss, it's not gossip. The intention, that's why I say it depends. You understand? So at your place of work, you need to know the difference between gossip and healthy report. Okay, and what about telling your colleagues that are on the same level with you? This one is not the boss, it's pure gossip, as long as that person is not in that meeting, or you are saying something good about that person. Sorry, if you are saying something good about that person behind him, that is good, that's healthy. The universe will pay you back positively. But if you are saying something bad about the person, or maybe a secret that you discovered about the person with the intention of bringing the person down, so that is not good, especially at your workplace. Because if you are telling that person something today, tomorrow the person that is telling you about that person, they will tell other people about you. And when a workplace is now filled with negative energy of gossip, jealousy, and resentment, you are exuding bad energy to the environment. You get it now? You are exuding bad energy to the environment, and that can affect the entire team. That can affect the entire workplace, and it can affect productivity. Because when people are working with hatred, now I know that you've already gossiped me to another person, or the other person knows that I have already gossiped you to another person. Even if you are not confronting me, but there is a resentment in your heart, and even if you are both put together to work together as a team, it might affect your productivity. That's what I'm saying. So please don't try to do that. If somebody is, maybe you are discussing and you now talk about challenges of a project, and somebody start talking about that person, like, if not for this person, we would really go for this person. Then okay, what do? You just say, okay, now let's do it like this. Okay, let's bring him in. Okay, you know what? Let's talk to him. If two people call a colleague, because if you start running to your boss for every little thing, that means it's becoming a problem. Because you two can also come together and correct someone that is erring, someone that is not that is defiant, someone that is truant, someone that is trying to escapism, it's trying to escape from the work, trying to be misbehaving, so you can come together as teammates and correct him. That's why you have a team captain. So this one is different from the supervisor, it's different from the deputy, it's different from the project lead. It's different from the floor coordinator. So you, as a team, you also have your captain. You can call the person aside. That what you are doing now, it can affect the team, can affect your work, can affect your performance, can affect your KPI. So when people are getting promoted in the next financial year, and you are left behind, how will you feel? So sometimes when your colleagues, people that are the same rank with you, when they tell you something, you tend to take it more logically, objectively, than when a senior person is telling you, because you feel that the person just want to punish you. Okay, so please avoid gossip as much as you can. Then the next talk is, I'm going to tell you how to know when gossip is sneaking in and how to avoid it. Thank you.